is a green space.
Let's worry about getting it cleared up.
But it won't leave any stones unturned,
I won't
right?
be alive when that happens.
Well, there'll be no entry then from Main Street?
Yes, there will be a
Yeah,
gate.
there's a gate
There's
there.
a gate?
Between the
But
two
there
pillars on
wouldn't
the
be an entry
right.
from the rear then, would there?
Oh, okay.
We've talked just a fence and possibly a walk gate.
Yes.
Do they have
You could have your bake sales on
a easement
street
on their
sidewalks.
back door?
No, she won't give you one.
Oh, really? I didn't know, but what, being they had a door on
Fine,
there.
fine,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She wouldn't give me one, so I say, well,
What won't you give it?
An easement.
Well, Katie, if you look at this is a wall in my garage now if you drive in the back alley.
Yeah.
I wanted, instead of putting my garage doors on the alley itself, I wanted an easement to come in from the west. She wouldn't
oh,
give it.
driveway, yeah. Okay,
Well,
I see.
you know where those, what is it,
Yeah.
3 parking spots are.
Yeah.
And she says no easements for anything behind the building. I said, good.
Take care of that. Okay. Everybody had an assignment last week, or last month. I did it last week. To go around and...
How about this afternoon?
This afternoon, work you get.
I saw Katie out.
Yeah.
Slide us out.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for coming. Thanks for your interest.
I didn't love us.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yep, I've got it. I got
Do it real quick, or?
Yep, yep.
I mean, I can get it from you later as long as you'll remember.
Oh, I see, okay.
Teresa and even Nancy DePriest came in. Okay. Yeah, I got them all.
Okay, good.
Okay. Okay, anyway, I know Sherry has some pictures here because he brought them up to me earlier too, and he's going to explain again where some of these are. But I'm assuming that some of you went around and took some pictures.
Yeah, hey, you got
Or, hey, Katie, yeah, there's all printed out too. I'm pretty
Well.
good shape.
They're kind of duplicates.
Well. Okay, who wants to start?
Well, okay, let's see. I was out to that Derenfeld property, isn't it? On West.
On the west end, I have pictures of that too.
Yeah. Okay, I have pictures of that. Then I was down on William
Does anybody
Street.
need to see these pictures? It's like, I mean, I know where that is, but maybe Chris doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
That would be the
And-
one I
There's
would...
holes
Yeah.
in the roof now.
Yeah, and then I went around and back, and it's junky back there too.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
With several cars
That's
parked
Deerfield's
there.
on
and-
the west end of town,
Yeah.
on the south side.
And my
Oh,
understanding is
Trust
that
me.
property is deeded to Bill Derenfield.
Junior.
Yeah,
He,
because old Bill's dead.
Dead, isn't he?
Bill Senior's dead. This is
there's
Bill.
3 bills. There's
Bill-
3 bills.
there's 3 bills.
There's 3 bills.
Yeah.
Middle bill. Middle
It's the
bill.
middle
Bill.
bill. Middle Bill, okay.
South Fifth Street there.
Yeah, yeah,
This is the house as you come into town.
right, on the west side of
On the
town.
west.
Yeah,
That whole
Yes.
farmstead needs to be
Yes.
cleaned up.
yeah.
So that's one that,
There are broken windows and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
so it basically qualifies for a
Yeah,
dangerous
all of
building
them.
and a,
Abandoned.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say abandoned, everything they have would be. I want to buy ownable, I'd like to get to. Okay, next, Katie.
Okay, then I was down on, is that William Street? Down there, behind the courthouse, and maybe Gary Manthey lived there?
North of the courthouse, are you talking about?
Yes,
North State Street, yes.
okay,
On the west side,
yes.
Gary Manthey.
Yeah, okay, that house, and then it says do not enter, dangerous
Yes.
and so forth.
Jim, isn't that the one that Mark bought, the one he's going to tear down? Or
Had
no?
no way out. I asked him about it, and he told me that if Mr. Fegenshoe told him all he had to do was take the fence out, and he wouldn't have any problems.
Take the fence out.
Or take the
Oh,
wall.
Well, the wall's out, and
Yep.
there's a tree stump in it, and, yeah, 'cause it looks
Well,
like.
Yeah, I know how it looks,
Yeah.
yeah.
I already did all of them,
Yeah.
I sent them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that.
How about the one across the street on North
I'll
State?
take those down.
Well, it's not the
There's a
great.
great big hole in the roof.
That's the Derenfield property.
Across the street.
Yeah, to the east.
I got that one.
Okay.
Courthouse, I think courthouse wants that one, don't they, for parking?
Probably, I don't know. I think I heard that one.
What happened was, that was in Joyce's name. Is Joyce still alive?
No.
She was in the nursing home, and then it was, Paul was taking care of it. And so I don't know who ended up with it after Joyce died. So we'll have
Send
to
them a letter,
check,
we'll find out.
check the ownership of that one. You know which one we're talking about, Terry?
In that same area, I had 302 Williams and 308 Williams.
Okay. 302 and 308, and that.
Well, I think 302 used to be George Manthe.
Oh, second
from the
corner.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then the
but-
one on the corner.
Well, there's one that's gone there,
Hmm.
that they're parking.
He's talking about on further on down.
To the west of the courthouse parking lot,
East,
or the east
The
of the
east.
courthouse parking lot.
on the north side, right?
On the north side, yeah.
And then the next one this way.
308.
Well, the Howard Activity Center was there for a while, wasn't it? Isn't that the, they were in one of those buildings.
Well, they were in the one that, where the parking lot is now.
Okay, that one is
Well, that's probably,
Is that a dangerous building or old?
I just call it general appearance, or like, so, yeah, broken windows and just,
Oh, there is broken?
I thought there was one broken window.
Oh, okay.
So that could
Just
be,
general appearance.
that could be the property maintenance
Yeah.
job then, huh?
North State, yeah, I was thinking North State.
I guess I
don't know
wasn't
where
really
North
sure,
State
since
is.
I was kind of the newbie on the committee here.
Yes, Terry, where's North State at?
Right there,
Yeah.
north of the jail.
We're
Yeah.
we're
One
marked-
block stretch.
That one block by.
Okay, right there where that tree is, Jim, there's a big hole.
Yeah, that's what that.
That's why I took that picture.
And that's the Darrenville property.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's when it's south of the court, north of the courthouse.
Right,
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
courthouse parking
On the
lot, yeah.
east side.
east side of the street.
Right.
Okay, so we got those two, okay. Anybody else in the general area?
Yeah, well, as I was coming up the hill, Piggy Hill, Jerry Harms's lower barn and so forth,
Yeah.
I don't know if we can do anything about that, but it's the junkyard.
Okay, I think last month we talked about the old Boy Scout building.
Yes, I have a picture of that, and it's bad, bad, bad. And I'm not sure where the,
Yes, it is.
yeah, God, yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's scary.
Which one's that?
The old Boy Scout by the VFW.
Oh, yeah, they were talking about that.
Yeah.
And I think that one of the banks had a lien on it, they were willing to give up the lien if the DFW wanted to tear it down because of the laundromat guy that's in prison, and of course he had lost it through back, I don't know. Anyway, the county was, I thought, working with the DFW, we need to check with Jack on that. Jack was talking about that.
Picky, Sharon.
What?
Please don't look.
Did I take a picture of your house? What?
You're getting close to my neighborhood.
What? Which one did I take?
Well, I don't know, this one on Ingersoll.
Okay.
Yeah. That,
Look at the windows that are boarded up.
Yeah, two of them.
yeah, see,
And
we
the
do
brickwork
have
is
an
falling
ordinance.
off the front of the house.
Oh.
I don't think it ever got finished, did it?
Well,
No, it
yours.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I just thought they just weren't
I
finished.
think that was, I think that was finished.
Is it coming or going?
BJ before Jim.
And if you go from that house, that shed right across the street from the
Yeah.
North Group Home on Ingersoll,
Who's does that?
it always used to be a Dunkin' place when I was a kid. I don't know if that still is. The house is gone.
I think Billy Allen owned it, yes.
Okay.
Well, the house is gone.
Yeah, house is gone, but it's
Yeah.
just the shed and,
Oh, is the shed still?
oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a.
So
Billy's cleaned that up a lot since.
Yeah,
since he-
it's come a long ways.
But you know, some of these people, I think if you visit with them and say, you know, if it's cleaned up in the next 60 days, we'll leave you alone. If not, you get the letter, right?
Yeah, I think there's some that
Yeah.
you could do that, and there's some that that's not gonna work.
And who
Out there where Richie.
Who owns this one?
It used to be Richie's.
Oh, I don't know.
Darcy, somebody told me somebody.
What, that's Darcy Dearson and Darcy Celtic? That's where Darcy, I call her Darcy Dearson, I'm not sure the last
But
name's
regardless of
correct.
this,
I'll
Those are the two
just
little
give
kids or
them
something.
to Terry, he can have them.
like, you get a little anymore, but
Yeah, okay, well, I don't know how old they are, so.
Yeah, I'll just take the pictures of the ones you want to see.
Well, sometimes people don't look at their property. If they look at it, they do
Yeah.
something with it. So, okay, anybody else?